Man, I love playing football in the morning.
But I'd rather play basketball.
Well, it's just the weather then.
And those are our top stories. Now let's take a look at our local weather. Back to you, Paul.
Thank you, Janine. Well, it looks like the sun will be evaporating all the water from last night's showers, leaving us with a very dry and beautiful morning. Then later in the afternoon, we'll have some condensation in the clouds, which will lead to precipitation. That's right, folks, more rain.
Wow.
And eventually, the water will get collected into the ground, leaving us with a very soggy terrain at night. Janine?
So if the children want to go out and play, now would be the time, right, Paul?
Now would be the best time. That's right, Janine.
Let's go!
Evaporation, that's when the sun turns water to vapor or steam. Evaporation, the vapor or steam can turn to a rainbow beam. Condensation, that's when water vapor in the air gets frigid or cold. Condensation changes to liquid and turns into a cloud, I'm told. That's the water cycle, the water cycle, water cycle, the water cycle, water cycle, the water cycle, water cycle, the water cycle. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. That's the water cycle, the water cycle, water cycle, the water cycle. Precipitation, when clouds get heavy and water falls back to us. Precipitation, it can rain or snow, it can sleet or hail, it's a must. Collection, that's when the water goes back to the oceans and land. Collection can turn to groundwater and run over the soil, that's grand. That's the water cycle, the water cycle, water cycle, the water cycle, water cycle, the water cycle, water cycle, the water cycle. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. That's the water cycle, the water cycle, water cycle, the water cycle. That's the water cycle, the water cycle, the water cycle, the water cycle. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. That's the water cycle, the water cycle, water cycle, the water cycle.
All right. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 14 of Wednesday Watch. I am Donna Guerin, founder of Global Lighthouse Studios, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Dan Roeder from David Z Foundation, and we transform lives through the magic of music. So what you just saw was called the water cycle, and it was one of the early songs back in the Rock Asylum days. We did a throwback with the scientific method a few weeks ago, and this is from PS 196 in New York. I believe in Brooklyn as well. Brooklyn is where the Z Brothers grew up, and so there's just a lot of love for Brooklyn, and also this having this show today before Earth Day coming up on April 22nd. It's just kind of a nice way to celebrate one of the wonderful systems in our Earth and why it is so important to protect it.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, yeah, you can see how this program has morphed over the years. And this is when my favorite part, the behind the scenes, you can tell how much you learn from the behind the scenes, because there is no behind the scenes, because this one was an older one. And so, and that behind the scenes really kind of encapsulates like all the work that goes into these music videos. And so,
yeah. Well, I think one of the other big differences, and we do this sometimes still, is having a cold open before the video that kind of sets the stage. So if you remember a few weeks ago, we did What Moves You, and that one had a cold open where they're like, hey, what do you like? Well, we should go to the store and find out, so it just kind of sets the stage. And also Kindness is Beautiful with our good friend Teresa. There was like this puppet show. So that was a pretty elaborate one. But those cold opens, a lot of times they're not scripted. And that's what maybe folks don't know. They're usually improv, and they're usually like, hey, we have a camera. What's the story? What is the moment before this happens? And then, you kind of invent that or, sometimes it happens before, but you kind of define your characters, and then you give that reason for a song. So like in a musical, there's always a reason the characters on stage burst into song. And so that's the function of a cold open within our music videos. So
yeah, I love that.
Yeah, but I also love the fact that it was a broadcast. It was a news broadcast, and then they became part of the music video, and they turned to each other and they're like, "Water cycle." It's just really fun.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was very upbeat and very apropos, being that Monday is Earth Day, and so maybe we can put a challenge out there to our audience to think of other topics that would be a good topic for Earth Day to write a song about.
Ooh, I love that, because yes, that is available to you as audience members. If you would like to write a song through the Medley Music Program, we do this internationally, and we partner with Global Lighthouse Studios for the International Medley Music Program. Reach out to us. You can see down there. We've got our handles for most social media. We're actually pretty easy to find. If you're watching this stream, chances are you can find us. So please reach out to us and send us a private message or email. Our website is davidzfoundation.org, and Donna
is globallighthousestudios.org. So you can find us either way, and we would love to accept the challenge and help you write a song with your students.
Yes. So, all right. Well, I think we can keep this one short and sweet since there's no behind the scenes, and we will see you next week.
All right. We'll see you all next week.
Go make a beautiful Earth Day.
All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.